Hello everybody, welcome to the Paul Cruz Show. My name is Paul Cruz. Hope everyone's having a great day. I have a very powerful topic. It's going to be loaded today that I'm going to share with you today, and I hope that you have an open mind to receive it, and more importantly that you appreciate it and apply what I'm about to share with you. Before we dig into the topic, if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, hit the subscription button below. Also share your comments and share the video with others because it does help the algorithm. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is two things in life that there's no ways around it. It's guaranteed. You cannot change it. The only thing you can do is address it. What am I talking about here? It's excuses and results. Excuses and results. There's been times in my life in the past that I was making excuses. I was blaming somebody else. I was blaming something else for things happening to me that were not good. I was afraid of taking responsibility. So I made every excuse in the book you can think of to not address the problem. So I made excuses. And because I made excuses, the results that I got were atrocious, were terrible, were unbearable at times. And you know what I've learned? I couldn't hide from it anymore. So I realized that I have to deal with facts. I have to deal with the problem by finding the cause. And I realized that I have to stop making excuses. Because one of the things that we have problem with as human beings is we never want to admit when we're wrong. Look at society today. Everyone wants to blame something or someone else for what's going on or for what happens into their lives or in their lives. So are you about excuses or are you about results? You salespeople out there that are struggling, are you making excuses, which I call the loser's mentality? Or are you about finding the cause, fixing the problem, and then getting the results? That's the winner's mindset. The winner's attitude is about getting the results. Now, some people go to extreme to get results where they wind up blind to try to get results. I don't think that's right either. But there's only two things that happens in life. We either make excuses or we get results. And even when you make excuses, you're still going to wind up getting a result. There's no ways around that. I've spoken with people over the years where they say, well, I want to move over here, or I want to go over there, or I got to get away from this person because of X, Y, Z. And I told them, listen, you're making excuses because the problem is you. We are our worst enemies or enemy. Why? Because we always intend to make excuses. We start to accuse other people or blame other people for our inaccuracies or our weaknesses or the results we get. Now granted, there are times where things happen to us where we weren't the cause of it, but it happened. But are you still going to make an excuse? Or are you going to figure out why that is, make a change, and then get the right results? Same thing in business. I know business people that will not fire people that need to be fired because they're afraid of a lawsuit. That's an excuse. Screw the lawsuit. Do what's right. Don't make excuses. Get the right results. And in order to get the results and get the right result, you got to have the right mindset and the right attitude. Everything always comes back to that. Mindset and attitude. Because if you develop the right mindset, you're going to not make excuses. You're going to get the right cause so that you can get the right results. Does that make sense? And take the right action. So you need to ask yourself this question. Am I about making excuses or am I about getting the results? Just think about that. If your business is struggling right now, there may be some causes that are affecting your business. Are you trying to find those causes and eliminate it and get the right results? Or are you just letting it go by and not even addressing it? Just think about it. Ask yourself that question. I always ask myself every single day, well, how's my mindset? How's my attitude? Why? Because I know that's going to give me an outcome. And I'm not about making excuses. Not the way I used to be. But the way I am now is the buck stops with me. I don't make excuses. I try to get the results that I need or the right results. It may not always come out that way, but I'm never going to make an excuse for why certain things didn't happen. And I'll give you an example. I got hit really hard with this coronavirus. I know some of you have as well. But are you pouting and crying? Me, oh, only me? Or are you addressing it? Taking the right attitude, not making excuses, and getting the right results. That's a winner's mentality. They embrace the situation and they turn it into an opportunity. But when you make excuses, you can't see opportunity because your mind is closed. Does that make sense? So just think about that, guys. Are you about making excuses or are you about results? There's no ways around that. And even if you make an excuse, you're still going to get a result that you don't like either. It's going to be worse than the initial result. So just do yourself a favor. Always look at the cause. Don't make excuses. Take the right action. Get the results. And the compound effect will work in your favor more than you can imagine. So before we go, I want to thank all of you for being part of the Paul Cruz Show. I got some more incredible topics that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I do hope it's been helpful to you. I do hope you take action on this. And I hope that it gives you something to really think about. Till we speak again, I say goodbye. And remember this. Are you about excuses or are you about getting results? Have a great day. Bye for now.